only because I've told the story multiple times. It really only happened once.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. New mic setup, and today we're trying to figure out who
is the secret cop.
Let's get right into this one.
We brought together 7 people who committed a crime.
I've committed a crime.
I've committed a crime.
I've committed a crime.
Probably.
One is an undercover cop. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. Who is the odd one out?
What is everybody's name and why are you guys here?
My name is Trina and I'm here because I have DUIs. I also have a lot of traffic tickets.
I'm Jeremiah. My convictions are receiving stolen goods, possession of paraphernalia, drunk in public, and disturbing the peace.
I'm Andrew. When I was 15, which is 4 years ago, I was arrested for tagging on someone's walls.
My name is Akil, and one time as a juvenile, I did a run out in a store with a group of fans and it led to an arrest.
Fuck.
My name's Ricky.
We went from vandalism to I fucking robbed a place. Like, that's a bit of a jump.
My name's Ricky. Racing, reckless driving, and evading.
Okay.
Hey, see, that's not that bad of a conviction. In most states, those are just like misdemeanors. They're just fines. You know, I'm not gonna, hey.
Motor vehicle speed contest?
That would be racing.
Oh, okay.
Some states some states they specify the type of racing. So
Well, I didn't know if it was something different from just plain old speeding.
Well, that's when you're racing.
Okay.
That's a racing violation, and speeding are two different convictions.
Oh, okay. So I was going to say, so you're telling me that I have a racing issue.
Well, I don't know. You've never raced. You race yourself. She races the GPS. I don't know if that counts.
My name is Kenya and my last conviction was intent to defraud.
My name is Jonathan, and my crimes have been all fines.
I'm Isai. I also got in some trouble with the law for street racing.
That last dude strikes me as the awkward dude at the car meet. That's not an insult. So, like, I think the last dude ain't lying, because, like, I've been to car meets, and there is that one dude who's a little awkward, but he's cool as fuck, but he's a little awkward.
In the beginning, he was sketchy.
I feel like the cop would be overconfident.
One's profession.
I rap cars. I do vinyl raps.
do?
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
That's the business I want to get into in the future. It's vinyl rap.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you're Akil?
Yeah,
What's your profession? I'm curious.
I write books.
Write books?
What kind?
Can you take off your
urban
hat
romance.
for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to look because a lot of cops have conservative
sure.
like style and hair.
I agree.
When did you get your GTA or whatever?
GTA.
GTA.
It was actually this year.
Didn't you say it was GTA? Or oh no, you said
Street
racing.
racing.
Oh.
Speed racing, yeah.
It's gotta be racist, bro.
I noticed that Trina, she's kind of accusing everybody else.
So who do you think it is so far? I really don't think it's the awkward dude, honestly. I feel like the cop would be overconfident.
Yeah, truthfully, I don't think I've heard enough to make a decision. I really don't. I mean, they're already voting, and
it's one of the dudes with the shorter haircuts. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, I'm sure, unless they're undercover.
Because me being the only African-American player, it would be like, maybe he's the one. Maybe that's the throw-off.
Okay, so it wasn't really sure how this was working out, but they do it in rounds.
Yeah,
an elimination. Okay.
Elimination.
We were gonna say like what everybody does for their profession.
Oh, I work at the California Science Center. I've been there for about 2 months.
I'm a therapist.
I'm a barista.
I'm curious that when you stole the car or
I didn't steal no car.
speeding.
I didn't steal no car. First of all, hold on. My mama watching this.
Sorry.
No, allegedly.
Allegedly. I apologize.
Not for sure, but I was doing some street racing.
Cops are pretty conservative, and I'm curious because you guys street race. How come you guys don't have any tattoos?
I do. Mine are all anime related, so I got Shenron right here.
The anime check.
The anime checks out, but they're hidden.
Exactly.
Cops have to keep theirs hidden, isn't that
right?
But at the same time, his technically, I'm not sure. I think his would be allowed in the force too. So like, you can't really point fingers, blue shirt dude. But it's like because it's hard to judge it, because, like, dudes who street race come in all shapes. And it's funny, because a lot of people think, like, street racing is just, like, dirty, like, underground people. But you'll have the lawyer from down the street at the car meet, and then you'll have some farmer from across the state there. Like, you can't really...
And they made a comment earlier about, the one dude being really big. Not all cops are big. I mean, I know a young lady who is a cop, and she's a petite little thing. I mean, she's taller than I am, but
I
everybody's
know where I
taller
live,
than
a lot of
am.
the cops aren't big. They're just fat as shit, so...
Too many donuts.
I can't blame them. We have good food where we live, South Jersey. That's the one thing.
That's true.
That's one of the few things I'm going to miss from the state when I move is the food, especially the Mexican food around here. It's the best, dude.
Yeah.
What about yours?
I don't have tattoos because of religious reasons.
Eastside didn't
Religious reasons. That's a good...
have any tattoos. It didn't seem like he had much of a criminal history that seemed like it was really legitimate.
Are those real plugs, or those are the ones that are magnet?
They're magnets, bro. Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Okay.
He has to come up with a really good reason, like about that being like his parents or some shit. Because that's worse than the other dude. The other dude who's awkward, you have a lot of religious people who street race. It's kind of weird. But, I mean, it's a victimless crime, so for a lot of them, it's like, See, street crashing is what hurts people, not street racing. They're two different things. But that one just... What's your thoughts on that?
So...
Because that's a bit suspicious.
That they're magnetic, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like an easy disguise if you don't really have one.
Yeah.
Now you're just, adding to a disguise.
I didn't get my shit magnetic. Oh, mine are... I lost one, I just realized, somewhere.
You did.
Probably while sleeping.
So stretching your ears hurts, and afterwards they smell, and I'm very sensitive to smell, so I gag.
Did anybody?
It's
do
not much
any
of a
jail
stretch,
time?
though.
Anybody do like any jail time?
Yeah, I did 3 months.
3 months.
I was supposed to do 2 years, but I had a kid that was really young, and the judge kind of felt bad with my health problems at the time. And so he went ahead and gave me a weekend, and I had to do that weekend, and then I was released on
Same.
Monday.
I did the 2 days, went to court. What about you?
If you're racing, most of the time you're just in there for a night or like a weekend. Because it's not in pretty much every state, unless you like kill someone while doing it, it's not a felony, it's a misdemeanor, so you can bail yourself out.
I personally didn't do any jail time because the cop that pulled me over, he literally like is a regular at my job. And this dude, like, he was like, bro. And I was like, I'm so sorry, dude. Like,
They impound your...
They can just issue citations and can just impound your car.
I believe that.
They'll impound your car and they'll just be like, find yourself a ride home. That's what they'll do. Be like, you got a cell phone.
But it sounds like he just said, don't let it happen again, and let him go without a citation or
No, he
without
said he
anything.
got a citation.
We have a three-way tie. We'll get 20 seconds to state your case.
February, I was racing, got pulled over. March, had court, 3 months, license suspended, went on my record, all that. I mean, that's the only thing I've ever done, though. That's why, like, the cop didn't take my car. I've been driving 7 years prior to that, and I had no tickets.
So my criminal record is pretty extensive, but let's just start from my last and final arrest. I was arrested at the bank, and I was cashing a check. It was all bad. I did 3.5 years. It was not my first conviction. I had plenty of priors.
I was just a tagger when I was like 15. So in my freshman year, I tagged someone's house. The cops caught me because it was by my school. Luckily, I didn't go to jail because it was my first time being arrested as a minor. So all they did was write me a ticket.
I'm going with that, the dude in the hat. What are you going with right now? I'm going with the dude in the hat.
Yeah,
it's also
I
weird.
think so. The guy with the magnetic piercing, or the
Yeah.
magnetic earrings. Yeah.
I'm also kind of... Why would you bring two street racing guys on the show unless one of them is... Because it's Cali. You can find people... They film these in Cali, I believe. It's not like the population ain't big enough. You know what I mean? Because, like, the time... I know people are going to say, like, not getting time is suspicious, but it's really not for the offense. Because depending on what cop you run into, some cops will just take your car and be like, yeah, you gotta get home. Because you can get, depending on the state you live in, it can just be a citation where then you just have to show up for court. It's a summons. Now, in some
Okay.
states, it's mandatory. They bring you in. It just depends. It also depends on where you're racing at. If you're on like an empty highway, they're a lot more likely to just give you the citation or even let you go because there's a lot of situations of that. But if you're like cutting up through traffic, then there's an issue. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Exactly. But again, you're right. I think it depends on the officer and your area. I mean, I have to admit, I've gotten stopped for going a little over the speed limit.
You just get out because you're an old woman who claims she has to pee.
It's only once.
No, you've done it. You've admitted to it multiple times.
No, only because I've told the story multiple times. It really only happened once. But it did work. I don't know if I can say this, but I have firefighter tags on my car. Truthfully, I think that kind of gave me a little bit of a pass.
What kind of drugs have you done in your past, maybe might still be using? And I'll go first. DXM, weed, alcohol. Basically, I've tried almost everything.
DXM, if it's the one I'm thinking about, that's just drinking straight cough syrup.
Oh.
I have kids, because they think they're drinking lean, so they do cough syrup, and it's like, no, guys, lean is prescription cough syrup. You're just fucking drinking straight NyQuil. I mean, both of them fuck your liver. At least the one you're getting not schizophrenic high off of, since apparently that's what DXM is. It gets you, like, schizophrenic-y.
Okay.
What drugs have you done?
What do you mean, what drugs?
Like alcohol. It's not prescription, but, like, I would say, like, alcohol.
Okay. I am not an alcoholic, but I do have an occasional glass of wine. I take CBD.
I don't like weed. I don't like the smell. It gives me a headache.
I don't like the smell. It gives me a headache.
But it's a very distinctive smell. Look
I
at
mean-
that trailer park that we pass every day on the way home. We can smell it a half mile before we even get to it.
Okay, subscribers, she'll smoke a blunt on camera.
Oh, yeah.
Drugs is like a good indication of committing hard crime, though. You know what I mean?
Well, not
A lot of
Not
people
weed,
have
I can't
done-
imagine.
A lot of people have done drugs.
so. Hard drugs. Yeah.
Well, it depends what
that's
you
a
can
problem.
It depends what you consider a hard drug too, though. Because is LSD a hard drug?
Then you have prescription drugs. I mean, they're
They can be
damaging.
more damaging.
They can be more damaging to your liver and
Like people
other
smoke
organs.
joints and end up in jail for 10 years. In some states, it's like
Yeah.
Idaho. It has the most stringent weed laws. Fun fact.
But I do drink.
So in high school, I started drinking alcohol. I became an alcoholic with my friends. So I overcame my addiction, but every now and then when I'm with my family, I might have the occasional drink.
He said he was an alcoholic at such a young age. I thought that was a little weird.
Country school, so they be getting drunk and then someone falls in the fucking campfire.
I was gonna say, even the street racing, I could see people still probably hiring someone that, because it's not like,
Right.
I don't say it's like a crime, like there's no one that gets hurt.
Right.
So mine was on the 210 freeway going past Pasadena. I was going like 110.
Slow ass car. Slow as shit. Sorry, I had to make fun of him. See, I can't say
Because
shit.
110 is slow.
At least now, yeah. Now, if you don't have at least like 800 horsepower, you're not winning shit now.
Oh.
Like you have to be going like 160, 170 minimum at this point.
Oh.
There's-
Well, see, now that kind of speed I would not want to do on a highway.
See, for me, I can't really say shit because I take motorcycles and I knock 60 miles an hour off their top end, so that way they wheelie better. So, because you take a sprocket that's like this big, and if it's a sport bike, they're made for speed, right? So you replace it with a sprocket that's like this big, so that way you get more torque. But it also lowers
Okay.
your top speed when you put a bigger sprocket on there.
I didn't see the cop. He was parked on the side.
So you got caught speeding.
No, but there was another. It was an
Oh,
Audi
it was both
A4.
of you guys.
Yeah. When I
Goodbye, y'all.
Let's feel about police.
Oh, good. So I was gonna say, how do you guys feel about ACAB?
Oh, ACAB.
Do you know what that means? What does it stand for?
All cops are bad.
I thought it was bastards.
Bastards.
Yeah. Trina and Jeremiah were partnered up. She got it wrong, so as soon as I saw that she got it wrong, I kind of just try to scoot over and be a part of their group.
I get anxiety just riding in the car when a cop gets behind me.
Right.
Really, I start sweating. I freak out. I start like looking for
I'm
myself.
worried on the bike because I don't want some undercovers to pull up and point a gun at me. Insert clip here.
How you doing?
Oh shit! What are you doing to me?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
What are you?
Fucking driver.
Hi, why do you have a
Give me your
gun on me?
driver's
I'm
license. I'll knock
unarmed.
you off this bike.
I will pull over.
care.
I'm unarmed.
Take your ID right now.
I'm going to
Take your ID out.
Shout out to Squid Tips. That's the he made the video. So shout out to him. Trilogy. You guys should watch it if you ever get bored. It's really fucking interesting.
Cigarette. I don't smoke. It's crazy. It's bad. I don't like. I'm so uneasy around cops.
I know that there are good cops out there, but
Where?
I think that we just see. No, because I mean, if we're gonna be realistic, there probably
No,
are.
I mean, it's true.
Right? But
Yeah.
I think that we see so many in the media and stuff
Right.
like that. There are bad abuse of power.
I'm not even comfortable with like military people.
I'm a military brat.
Are you?
Yeah.
I knew it. You guys f***ed up.
It's fucked up hard. So do you think they got the mole out?
Still think it's the guy in the hat.
He's dressed like a character from a fucking Need for Speed game. I'm sorry, he is. He's dressed like the street racer from like old video games and like fucking Fast and Furious.
So why didn't you raise your hand when you said continue to play? You think you already got them?
Yeah, I feel like you guys are kind of like straightforward. For you, I kind of felt like the tattoos kind of like just automatically ruled you out because I feel like you can't have anything showing.
I think what's alarming for me with you is the fake.
Yeah,
That was the
I feel
only,
you.
that was the main
Yeah.
concern.
If someone,
That's what's fucking me up.
Yeah.
It's like you're into cars, you drop wrenches on your face all day. You can handle the pain of it hearing. And at that gauge, that's not, you can get needles that are that thick.
Yeah, right?
Medical field?
I'm a therapist.
Is that considered like the medical field?
Psychology is about the brain.
Okay.
So
Because I know that takes like a kind of clean record. I mean, I can't really think of anything other than that.
at least my board of behavioral sciences is very forgiving with things like that.
I'm just thinking like, because nurses can't be a nurse if you have like a DUI. So like,
Right. But nurses are administering medicine. That's dangerous. They could be stealing the medicine.
Okay.
They could
Oh,
be
so
dosing.
you can't do that then?
I'm a therapist, not a psychiatrist.
Oh,
Light turns green, that means you have voted out the mole and you win. If the light turns red, that means the undercover cop is still in the box and you lose.
Yes! Oh, God. How much you want to bet it's hat?
I think it is.
Put yourself in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey!
Thank you guys for
Awesome.
watching. Like.
That was cool.
That was cool. Like, comment, subscribe. Code Garage43. 10% off W Energy. You already know it. It's 11 a.m. How else do I have this much energy without some energy? Q&A for when we hit 500. So leave some questions down below. Thank you guys for watching and peace out, everybody.
Take care.